This is the second episode of the series, and the second day of my 13 days journey. The hike was unfortunately shorter than I was planning, but still absolutely gorgeous. So follow me as I'm heading towards Tarfala Mountain Hut. The day began with a breakfast at Kebnekaise Mountain Station. It was a crowded affair. I got in as early as breakfast time allowed. Yet, there were many travelers ready for their morning tours to climb the Kebnekaise Mountain. Luckily, I set my feet in a different direction. Day 2 of the hike. Today I'm going to a hut called Tarfala. It's only 8 kilometers, but it's all uphill. Tarfala is one of the highest in altitude, if not the highest. I need to look it up. Huts in Sweden. So that would be a bit tough. But the reason I decided to stay there and not continue to the next hut is because I want to drop some of the heaviest stuff in the hut, like food and everything. And then I want to do some local hiking, because Tarfala is supposed to be standing by a really cool glacier. And I found a hike on the map around that glacier, which I want to do, and then come back again to Tarfala and spend the night there. Let's see how it goes. A typical nice northern trail, also known as just walking in a stream of water. I got some gorgeous weather in the first half of the day. This was one of the most beautiful trails I've seen. I enjoyed it immensely, despite my shoes being full of water. The wind was half bad, so I managed to fly my drone a bit, albeit rather close to the ground. It's one of those days when I move really slowly, and not because I'm going uphill, but because it's so beautiful and I keep stopping to take pictures again and again, so it might take me some time to get to the cabin. Today, my second breakfast spot was breathtaking. Although, to be fair, it's difficult to find a spot that isn't up north. One of the best things about hiking in September, besides all the amazing colors, is the amount of blueberries in the north. Blueberries are everywhere, in crazy amounts. There are other berries as well, but I'm not very knowledgeable about them, so I don't risk to eat what I don't know, although I'm pretty sure they are also edible. You know, on most of the hikes, at least where it's allowed, I carry a drone with me, and I always want to film, because as you can see, the scenery is just beautiful. But the problem with Swedish mountains is that it's always so windy that my tiny Mavic Mini cannot handle the wind speed. And I feel like today, at least according to the forecast, it's again too windy, and I think you can hear it. It's really windy, and I was so looking forward to flying my drone around the glacier, but I guess it's not happening. I'll see when I get there, but probably not. But look at the view. The view is amazing. Hours have passed as I was climbing higher and higher with my heavy backpack. I guess that's how dramatic hikers say it. The trail to Tarfala is mostly a constant, though not very steep uphill, so it's not really 20-kilogram backpack friendly. The easiest place to hike with all these rocks, but it's quite typical for this area. You need to be very careful with your ankles. It's a little bit deceitful that there is a scientific station just before the STF hut. You think that you have made it, yet it's still some rocks to fight through.
Just let me know when I
It's a little bit different to the huts that I usually stay at, because as you've seen, I've just passed the research station. There is a research center just nearby. I think they do some meteorology research, and they have electricity. Those electricity lines that you could see on my pictures are for that station. And because of that, this STF hut that is basically just by the research station, it has electricity, and we don't need to use wood stove as before. We actually have electrical heaters and even an electric kettle. Isn't it amazing? But as usual, I get a bed to sleep in, and now I will go and have a snack, and then I will try to do a little bit of hiking around. Although the weather, it looks nice, but it's horrible because it's drizzling a bit and the wind is freezing. But I will try to go around. Even though there is electricity, there is still no running water, so I need to bring some water if I want to have myself some dinner cooked. I wouldn't be able to see anything, and I decided to abandon the idea. I just kind of took a walk around the lake and then come back, and now I don't know what to do. I mean, it's a bit annoying, but it's really a waste to just go there and be in the cloud. I guess I can rest for tomorrow, because tomorrow I have 20 kilometers on an unmarked trail, and we'll see how it goes. And for dinner today we have pasta. The nicer weather arrived in the evening when it's too late to go anywhere. But at least I was able to fly my drone a little bit, although the light is not the best at the moment, because you can see the glacier behind me is in the dark. But it's still very nice. I'm just enjoying walking around and looking at the scenery. It's so beautiful. I just been to a sauna, as you can see. Some of the huts have saunas, especially the bigger ones, and it's very nice. You don't have shower, you don't have running water, but at least you can wash yourself in the sauna. And this is the end of day 2, with 11 more to go. Tomorrow I will start hiking on an absolutely empty, unmarked trail. So stay tuned for that story. It might take me a bit longer to create that video this time, as I'll be away for work. But I promise it's coming, and there you will see a moose.